Greetings everybody, Terry Fans back, and this is going to be my first PSP related review. My first one in nearly 3.5 years. It has been that long, man, and girls, and I couldn't think of nothing better to review than a PSP movie that I got recently. Actually, it was on... It was Saturday. Yeah, I got this movie Saturday. And yes, I did see this one in theaters 10 years ago. Lara Croft's Tomb Raider: The Cradle of Life. I knew I had to review this movie sooner or later, so I'm going to go ahead and get it over with. What are we going to review today, Terry Fan? Oh, that's right. We're going to review Lara Croft's Tomb Raider: The Cradle of Life. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm going to review G.I.JOE: The Rise of Cobra. How'd you all going there? I had y'all. And as some of y'all may know, I got this game for Christmas last year. It was my mom got it for me, and I think she did a good job. And it was actually a nice surprise, because I'm trying to rebuild my PSP collection, and this one I've actually thought about getting, so she got it for me, and I do appreciate it. And like the saying goes, it's a thought that counts. And this game actually is not as bad as people make it out to be, at least on the PSP version. On the cover we got Duke, Scarlet, my favorite member of the team, Snake Eyes, another favorite, Ripcord, I didn't like him in the movie, for the record. And last but not least, Heavy Duty. The cover is pretty good with all the main characters from the first G.I. Joe movie on the cover. And on the back you got Scarlet and Duke. Snake Eyes going one-on-one with Storm Shadow. Heavy Duty and Duke fighting off Cobra. And more clips from the Cobra game. I'll read you on the back in a second. And this game was published by EA, brought by your good friends at Hasbro. Yo, Joe, take control of the elite G.I. Joe team as you fight the evil forces of Cobra. Go beyond the blockbuster movie and experience new surprises, storylines, and epic battles. Battle venomous Cobra as you snake your way through enemy territory. Command heavy firepower with G.I. Joe vehicles. Control 2 G.I. Joe characters and call in others for backup. Knowing is half the battle. How you play is the other. Play as 12 different G.I. Joe characters, exploring their unique fighting skills, styles, and weapons. Let me show you guys the disc. I think this is pretty cool. As you see, there's Cobra symbol, G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra. But this is pretty cool. And here you got the little guide to pick up new G.I. Joe figures. I do have this Baroness. Here's some of the comics, the G.I. Joe DVDs, and I have that G.I. Joe Above and Beyond book. I'll show it to you guys later. And here's the manual for the game itself. That code's already been used, so you guys know. I know I showed it to y'all, but I'm sorry about that. Yeah, normally I would stop and edit, but I'm not. So, let's get on to the game. The game starts off where the G.I. Joe team has captured Baroness and are transporting her to prison. Unfortunately, she has other plans for you. Cobra shows up and rescue her while they kidnap Heavy Duty. So it's up to you and the G.I. Joe team to rescue him. That's how the game starts off. And basically later on in the game you get various missions and learn more about what Cobra's been doing. And this game, I'm gonna be honest with you, I really am impressed with this game. I really like this game. Let me tell you why. The gameplay itself, it has that arcade feel to it, and you get to feel like if you grew up in the 90s and 80s and played arcade games, you know what I'm talking about. That's what I like about this game. It allows you, it gives you the feel of playing an arcade style video game, which is pretty nice if you ask me. Because you get unlimited ammo, which is pretty nice. You get to blast until your heart contends, till your little heart contends. It basically gives you that appreciation, and this feels like this game was made by people that loved arcade style video games. If you play games like Contra, which I didn't play, but if you played something else, it basically gives you that feeling. The sound quality is pretty nice with the weapons blasting, and you get to hear the G.I.JOE theme song when you're fighting the super suit, I believe it's called. No, in the suit they had in the movie, I forgot his name. But nevertheless, the game is pretty good with that. The PSP version, however, does not contain voice acting. It basically feels like you're playing a game from back in the day where you didn't have voice actors that often. That was a once in a blue moon back in the day where voice acting was in the game. But anyway, it's nice to have the G.I.JOE theme song in this game. The controls are pretty good on the PSP copy. If you played a handheld game back then, you'll get a better feeling for it. But yeah, this game's controls are pretty good and very easy to work with too. If you've never played the game before, it's going to take you a minute to get used to it. The graphics are typical PSP copies, but still not bad environments or graphics if you ask me. And plus, there's a lot of bonus features in this game, like they give you the G.I.JOE Rise of Cobra trailer, the making of the game, G.I.JOE Rise of Cobra, and G.I.JOE Resolute, the trailer for that awesome animated movie. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. It's a really good movie. You get character bios, photos, art gallery, and more. So yeah, this game feels like it was actually made to be fun. If you didn't like the movie, then you may like the game more. I enjoy the movie because it has some moments, but still. The point is, you gotta play G.I.JOE The Rise of Cobra. If you love arcade style games, then this is your game. I want to thank you all for watching and enjoying my review. Oh, and I almost forgot. The review for this game, I'm giving G.I.JOE The Rise of Cobra an 8 out of 10. It is that good of a game. It has its challenges, but what game doesn't? If you love arcade style games, then this is your game. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.